What's up, everybody? Well, I figured I'd say some things here on the channel about things to look forward to and maybe kind of what is on my slate this year, or at least in the coming months. So, the Belton Ham Fest is coming up March, I believe. It's usually the same weekend as the Mid America Trucking Show in Louisville, Kentucky, and I was thinking about going to the truck show, but I just don't really see a point, other than to see people that I know, and maybe really that's about it. Unless something business wise comes up to where it's like, hey, we really want you to come up or whatever, then I just really don't see a point in going. But what I do see a point in is something doing a lot closer and a lot cheaper, to be totally honest, and really a lot more fun, the way I see it. So the Belton Ham Fest is in March, and if you guys don't know, it's called the Belton Ham Expo. They have them twice a year, and I usually go once a year. Now, maybe this year I'll go in the fall too, but this year we'll do it in the spring. But what I'm going to do different this year is actually get a table. Now, I don't have a bunch of stuff to sell. I do have a lot of junk that I could get rid of for cheap. It's probably junk that will, if it sells, it sells. If it don't, it don't. If it sells, I may be able to buy my lunch off of it. It's that kind of junk, right? But I think the main point of getting a table is to basically have a place to sit, because I'm the type of guy that just likes to hang out up there, right? And visit with people. And, and I'll just walk around in circles, and I get to the point where I've seen everything, but then I'm looking at people. Do I know him? Do I know him? Do I know him? And oh, I know you. Hey, what's up? Long time no see. So instead of doing that, I figured I'd get a table, again, sell some junk, and then but actually have a place to sit, and probably have a couple of chairs with me. That way, if anyone else that I know wants to, or if I don't know, come up and say hi and want to sit down. Without having to go back to your vehicle or whatever, that's what I'll do. So that's I'm really leaning towards doing that. I'm also leaning to doing that to a closer show over here in Shreveport this summer, and that one was fun to go to. I shot a little video of that the last time I was there. And I was really surprised about the size. Obviously, it's not as big as Belton, but it's still, I was actually surprised. And so I'll probably get a table for that one too. And then who knows what else we do. I'm on a ham radio kick. I just am. And one of the things that I'm doing is I'm gearing stuff up in the truck. So right now, I'm not radioactive inside the pickup truck, right? But after we have a cruise coming up, and after that, I will probably gear my truck up for 2 meter at least, because I have a Kenwood somewhere. I forgot the number of it. It's just a 2 meter that I've had for years, and that's good radio. But I would like to upgrade. So, and I kind of know what I want to upgrade to, but we're looking at spending like a $500 bill. So not really ready to do that just yet. But I will be, fixing that up. And hopefully I'll have radio in the truck. If it's not the Kenwood, I may put this Yaesu in here. But the only problem is with that is that if I would put that Yaesu in there, I'd want to have HF in there, right? So I'll leave the HF in here. Even though I'm not using this Yaesu 857 for HF, I've got this other 450 for that, but I still like it in here. Way it just sits and all that kind of stuff. I really like how that one is set up. But anyway, so yeah, so truck show unless business, something requires me business, I need to be up there. But so far, it's here in January, mid-January. Here it's January 16th. There's just, there's really no need. So, and I've been there and done that, and I just, you know, uh, we'll do truck shows maybe next year. But this year, I think it's all about Hamfest. It's all about fixing up the truck, getting ready for storm season, and doing more e-com and getting. Here's another thing I'm wanting to do, and I've noticed I've talked on this about clubs and stuff like that. I'm really wanting to get into the local clubs around here, and it just seems like every net night I miss out. Something else is going on or whatever, or the meetings. Right, the meetings that they have, I'm totally out of the loop because usually those are things that they announce on the nets. So the local net here is on Tuesday night, and I may film myself checking in on that one. Right, these are things I used to do when I first started YouTube on another channel, where I would film a lot of stuff like that, just checking in on nets and stuff, and I may do something like that because a lot of people may not know about that, what all that consists of, what's a net, it's pretty basic, but it's still something that helps you, inspires you to get radioactive and all that kind of stuff, and it reminds you on how to, nets are kind of like how to conform to a net. In case there is an emergency net, these are just regular standard nets where you just check in and say hi to people. But it's good practice to where you go and if something was to happen, like storms and or any kind of where you have to assist in ecoms, it's good to have that kind of structure. And so it's good to practice. It's good to practice. But anyway, that's on a totally different video. Belton Ham Expo 2023 again, and I won't find out until after my cruise, so I won't get a table until probably late February into early March before I make that decision. But and that's only if something happens where I go up there. Now I don't know how much tables are. I don't think they're that expensive. So in case I go ahead and get a table, and then someone says, "Hey, why don't you come up here? I'd like to see you up here." Then I may just have to be out that money, or I could give that table to someone else and do that too. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching this little ham radio channel here, Deplorable Radio. Looking forward to it. Now the radio install and antenna install on the truck, I'll film that, put that on here. And I'm starting a weather chasing channel here on YouTube as well, where I'll probably put that same video there, right? Because it's all about promoting radio. A lot of weather chasers that I've seen out because I've been out, don't have ham radio in their vehicles, and I'm like, that's strange. But anyway, we'll holler at you guys later. 73.